and continuation are separate problems. Void maintenance log. Void maintenance log.
I'll talk about things that happened today morning now. I finally talked with my parent. My mom said something about star on TV. She said he won't come on this show because by working. I didn't know what she was talking about at all. I asked her about it later. She didn't use a subject and she didn't give me any detail. She thought I understand her anyway. I told her 100 times that I can't understand when she talked like that. I don't know why I feel so sad about this. If she were a stranger, I just think it's silly. And that's be it. Another thing happened. I forgot the detail, but she suddenly said something strange. There's two things that happened today. Also, like I said, last time I thought there were two all-you-can-eat buffet place in my town, and both places had sushi, yakiniku, ramen, and many other types of food. I used to wonder about that. I thought there was no point in eating all those things at that time. At the same time, but I found out that there are almost no big business chains like that in Japan. Minatarō's the only famous from other places are hotel buffet, and most all-you-can-eat places are just for yakiniku. I used to wonder about it, but now I think it's better to have all kind of food. It looks rich and it tricks people going because they can eat different things. They say running a place like there is very hard, but if someone does it across the country, it will sell more. I wonder why there isn't one. Also, my parents talk about the sauce for all-you-can-eat yakiniku today. They said, why is that sauce so bad? It might be different now, but it was like that before. I went to all-you-can-eat places a few times, but I never thought the yakiniku was good. The meat from supermarket is much better. That's what I thought. I'd many questions like this from the morning. Also, I don't usually ask them to charge my phone in the morning, but today I wanted them to do it, so I put my phone there. My mom washed her hand, not notice it. I don't know why, but she washed her hand differently depending on the time. Sometimes she washed well. I used to wonder about it, but now I think it's better to have all kind of food. It looks rich, and it tricks people not going because they can eat different things. They say running a place like that is very hard, but if someone does it across the country, it'll sell more. I wonder why there isn't one. Also, my parents talk about the sauce for all-you-can-eat yakiniku. She said, why is that sauce so bad? It might be different now, but it was like that before. I went to all-you-can-eat places a few times, but I never thought the yakiniku was good. The meat from supermarket is much better. That's what I thought. I had many a question like this in the morning. Also, I don't usually ask them to charge my phone in the morning, but today I wanted them to do it. So I put my phone there. My mom washed her hand and noticed it. I don't know why, but she washed her hand differently depending on the time. Sometimes she washes well, and sometimes she doesn't. I don't know who she washed well today. So I asked her to wipe it with wet tissue when I change my daily plan like this, especially when other people are around. Things don't go well. That doing happened with my mom this morning. But English, like I said before, I think about what word I should use when I want everything to be 100% perfect. Also, for English and practice, remember how to do it. The very hard. I want to talk about the detail, but this kind of things happen to me a lot. And short, it's for parts that fight each other. I feel like it's impossible to run it this way. If I run this part, it's fight with that part. It says two different things. If I do this, it goes this way. But then that happen. Also, like I said last time, there's things I've been worrying about for a year. And there's things I've been doing every day for this past month lately because I'm too hard on myself. I feel like I'm talking it easy. I'm not taking it easy, but I think I should recorded my talk in other language during the time I had nothing to do. So I just worked hard on making the show description and I feel I waste time and take it easy. I feel bad about that. Also, I remember just now that I told my opinion to my parent. I wonder if there are other people in the world who listen to Arthur as much as them. They don't listen at all. When I say things they don't like, they act like they are making fun of me. They look like they think I'm saying something strange. Also, they look like they think, why are you saying things back to your parent? That's like Japan 15 years ago. I'm not talkative or fighting back. The moment I say something, I just cut me off completely and don't like it. There are not many people like that because that I can't say my opinion to people easily. When I say my opinion to people, I often think they are giving a wrong answer. That happened at dentist. It happened a lot when I was a student, even if I tell. And I mean this, they just get angry and say things back. I can imagine that we can talk to make things better and fit our thoughts together. So it makes me feel bad. They say something wrong and look like they think, what are you talking about? Cause what's happened when I was child, I can't say anything. When I let it go in the end, I don't really feel okay with it. Though right now I'm talking about the show name and I can look deep in my worries. So I could have looked deeper in a mind and condition like developmental disorder. I've been thinking about the show name for months. I should do more and look deeper in myself. I feel bad about that. That's been my worry for this past 3 days. It might continue for another month. The next topic is about what people do. Don't you feel easy before you do something? When you worry or real show, and you feel worried and tight in your mind, you think this is going to end soon. Even before the show starts, your bad feelings go away. Or even if it doesn't go away, you feel you'll be free soon. For me, the moment right before is mostly okay. A week before or 3 days before, I feel the worst. But right before, I think this is going to end. Now, usually, You should feel more worried right before things should get hard. Humans are animals, so when a time is close, your feelings should get stronger. But it's strange. It's because humans' imagination. We think we can be happy after this end, but imagination can't explain everything. Even if imagination works, it hasn't ended yet. Also, your imagination should work more than a week before. And right before the show, you stand there and it should be harder. But yesterday, I saw a person on TV who was like that. They said they feel free now, even though it hasn't ended yet. Leaving aside, if it's good or bad, that the bad feeling goes away before the show. For me, right before the moment is the best. It might come from my personality. What I want to say is that humans always travel in time. We go to the future. This feels like going to the future. We imagine the time after its end. The idea of time was made by humans anyway. So it's fine to think freely like this. It might sound like a big stretch though, but if we don't think this way, we can't explain it. Of course, it's not magic or a time machine. We just make a mistake in our mind. We feel we are living in the now. But if even that sense of now is made by the brain, we can think we live while going to the future or going here and there. Humans don't look at the things in front of them. They look at their memory. Yesterday, another strange things happened. It's an old song by Spitz. It's from 2 years ago. For a reason, I looked up the word of the song. I don't usually look up song word. So I saw a news story on the internet saying the number of times people got the song past 100 million. I thought it was an old story, but it was new. It's strange. I thought about many things, like if it was a search suggestion. This kind of things happen to me often. The song is from 2 years ago, but it came out as a new story now. That doesn't usually happen at this time. Sometimes this happens. Also, the reason I wanted to look up the song wasn't because I saw it on TV lately. I was watching an old TV show. It's like a miracle. Also, I was watching sports fans from all over the world where it's very hot. I have a rule not to watch YouTube, but I had to watch it to understand. All of them were soccer, also hockey, NHL, rugby too, but it was soccer. Like Argentina or Germany, the reason I wanted to look it up was because I looked up Chiba Lotte yesterday. This is about the fifth time why the Chiba Lotte is cheering so organized and cool. I don't like Japanese baseball cheering much because I used to do it myself. I don't like Koshien either, but I only like Chiba Lotte's cheering. I wondered if there's cheering like that in the world. Soccer was much bigger than Japan. Some bad groups seem to be in it there, so it looks deep. Many of them are Spanish-speaking country. It's strange, but Japanese and Spanish sounds are very close. I talked about it before, and I found another part where they are the same. I looked up why everyone watched America's Major League Baseball quietly, it's like golf. They think if they don't watch quietly, the player can't focus, and the fans can't focus either. Then I wonder what Japanese baseball is doing. It's an event or cheering culture that came from Koshien, like golf. I used to wonder about it. I thought player can focus if people make that noise with noisy too. It can't be helped, but that's how it is. In a major league, they don't make noise with noisy too. I really wonder about this. Would Chiba Lotte can do it? Why can't other teams become cooler and more organized? I wish that noise would go away. I watched the video yesterday. It's just crazy noise. Maybe that can put pressure on the other team. Though, what I want to say, that I a question. I've been thinking already about this for a month. That are also I'd this question for years. Air pilot about very rich and smart image, but unlike medical school for doctors, they don't need to come from a school with a high test score. It's strange. I looked it up yesterday, but I didn't understand well what kind of person can become pilot for doctors. The pilot who become doctors are set because their test score is high. Most people do it for that reason. The official reasons they want to save people, but there are no people like that. They do it because the pay is high or it's stable, because their test scores high. That's the same as going to Kyoto or Hiroshima for a school trip. The travel company can get hotel easily. Studying about priests is just an official hotel easily. And studying about peace is just an official reason. The next topic is about saving your favorite food for last. If you save it, you keep the fun. But if you save it for tomorrow, you can keep the fun till tomorrow. Then it might be better not to eat it forever. That's what I think. This is problem where what you wait for fight with what you actually use up before you eat. You have the happy feeling that you ate. So keeping that feeling long is a win. But if you don't eat it at all, it's change. 1 hour later, 2 hours later, it's fine. But if you wait until tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, the happy feeling goes away. I said this before. It's problem or how far away the time is. Deep thinking. The happy feeling is only not when you do something, but when you get close to it. That's my way of saying it. I don't think a trip is fun when you go. It's fun when you get ready for it. When you are on a trip, you just focus on. Some people are in a big mess. You can think it's fun before you go or after you come back. For a video game, isn't it fun before they come out or before you buy a new phone? When I get it, I can use it. I get worried because I fear must keep it safe and important for meals. I have strong things about how to enjoy happiness, so it's complicated. It's complicated for me because I'm too strict with myself. It's better not to make too much time for waiting. Also, because I'm just thinks about how to enjoy happiness when I get close to happiness, my fear gets stronger too. That's strange. Usually if you wait forever, when you put it off, the happy feelings goes away. But if you eat it now, the happy feeling ends. My next question: when you eat your favorite things, other things don't taste good, could others change? Then it's better not to eat it forever, but you should eat your favorite things. That's my next question. When you eat your favorite things, your brain's line for what is good goes up by one step. Then normal taste doesn't taste good. It feels like something's missing. So if you don't taste the best thing, your everyday happiness higher. That's my question. But if you stop your favorite things completely, you want a build up. You feel life is nothing fun. The lack of fun makes life look gray. I want to avoid that. Also, life becomes too simple. Every day is the same. You think it's better to have fun sometimes. I think about this often. People are different, but which is better for a day off? Or is it better to work every day? I thought about many things. This connects to that story. For me, is it better to work every day? It depends on if it's body work or not. If it's I need to rest, I thought a job where I do a set task every day with me. But some people need a full day off or it's not good. I don't know where and I couldn't make a final answer. So strong fun breaks your normal line. If you eat sweet things, dinner doesn't taste good by that amount. But if you don't, but that's fun. Sometimes you feel sad. Humans don't delete fun completely, and they don't only fun. There's a wave up and down. Sometimes it's fun and tasty. I can't understand other people. Why do they the brain that works with these things were part fight each other? Maybe I'm the same, but looking at others, for example, they go to see a movie. Before they see it, while they see it, before they say it's while they say it is fine, they can stay and that feelings after that. But if they spend a fun time, the more fun it is, the more they feel lost or get tired later. Depending on the things, they might feel they did something wrong, like what am I doing now? They think, what was I doing? Maybe everyone enjoys that change of feeling itself. The more they feel lost or get tired later, depending on the things, they might feel they did something wrong, like what am I doing now? They think, what was I doing? Maybe everyone enjoys that and changes feeling itself, but in the end, the more fun in it, the bad feelings comes back later. It becomes plus minus zero. Then I thought there's no need to make that wave up and down. I can do that, but people in the world don't want to do it and can't do it. It must be a part of developmental disorder. When you live the same life every day, you usually go crazy. People see movies or listen to music to look for happiness, but then they change completely like a different person. A movie delete fun. They go back and forth. They don't stay on one side. They see a movie and feel lost, so they look for another fun thing next. Usually people don't do that. I can't stand that. I can't go back and forth where music is the same. When you listen to music, why don't you listen to your favorite song 100 times? You can listen to the best song on your list 100 times, but people don't do that. My thought, that should be right. It should be better to listen only to your favorite song, but your feelings get numb that way. Then when you the a different song for life or don't listen to music at all, your strong feeling about music gets stronger. For me, I get a bad feeling like a drug habit with music. Balance is important, but gain. Who you delete happiness as much as possible when you have happiness. It's that much stronger. People your strong feeling about music gets stronger for me. I get a bad feeling like a drug habit with music. Balance is important, but again, will you delete happiness as much as possible? When you have happiness, it's that much stronger. People on a food plant lose weight think sweet bread very tasty when they eat it, but they don't choose never to eat a sweet bread or life. From music or anything you listen to a song for the same short part, repeat forever, you get bored. It might make you feel worried about when you're in a hurry, but it might open up suddenly. This is the wave up and down I talk about. People use that human wave well. My next question is about people who haven't felt a sudden feeling yet. I thought they're lucky because they can feel it from now on. For example, people who saw a great movie can't feel that first feeling again. But people who haven't seen it yet can feel that feeling for the first time in their life from now on. People with no experience of future chance left, but if you don't touch it for life, that feeling is close to not being there at all. First, I think about the time distance. Like I said, if it's said that you want to listen to this great song for life, what you want for is zero. So you must go to the middle, but I can trick myself. Even if I know I won't do it for a long time, I can look forward to it. I think that's rarely. That's why I do strength training hard. I do today's training for tomorrow too. But I imagine I'll do training tomorrow too. Or I think I'll take a rest day. But I know I'll probably do training. That's hard stuff. I don't think deeply that I want to do it today. I just do it right before. That's the trick to how I kept my training going. There's happiness of a chance and happiness of making it real. Who you but only chance is like doing something, not opening it and keeping it forever. It's like planning a trip with fun but not going. Not many people think that's good. Many people think it's a waste and they think it's silly for you just save money and don't use it for life. Actually, it is. But I save money and feel a bit good and I feel easy because I can use it. There is study about that too. That easy feeling becomes a feeling of happiness in the end. Even if I die without using it, that's fine. When people use money, they are not that happy. Humans look for the best time for this movie. They look for when it hit them deep. Right now, I'm here. I remember just now that people even really been nice to me. I thought about the reason. One reason I don't notice even if they're nice, especially to my parent, but about the relationship with my parent, we talk like it's business. I wonder if we are really parent-child. They never praised me. I don't know if I should say this clearly, but I have no memory of getting love at all. I don't feel anything about it now, though. But I don't think other families are the same, especially these past 10 years. I looked at other family and noticed my family was very strong. My parents are strange anyway. When I was in kindergarten, I had a girl like a girlfriend. In the first grade school, I worked home with a girl. In a low grade school, there's a nice girl. I have good memories too, but people haven't really been nice to me much. That's why those memories stay clear. I wonder why. Maybe my human connection were the thing. I'd bet luck. The next story is what happened just now. It's about videos days. They're older with strange game. So I asked about it. My parents said something hard to understand, like going from number 3 to number 2, then to number 1. I asked her who that was about the series of video, and I will understand little by little. I didn't know what they were talking about out Rust. Also, I remember what they said this morning. Suddenly, they said this person came to the revelation so that was good. They tried to talk about the person we were talking about right before, but I couldn't know that who is minutes ago. In that person's head, that person was still there. They think they say something it'll pass to me. Also, please listen to this completely the story in my head. My parent, my best friend, asked me to go to the study school for example with him. I said no. Then I study for another year. When I haven't met him since then, I thought today that this shows I'm really cold person. No excuse works. Personality doesn't change, but I feel very bad about it. I've seen people who change their mind after they feel bad about things like that. For example, if they go to prison, they have a very hard time, and some people become okay. I think personality is set by birth, but I'm saying these people, so I hope I'm changing too. But like I said, this is just a story in my head. Actually, if you stay inside the house all the time, you can't meet your best friend even if you want it. So it can't be helped. I can only believe that he understands too. It feels sad that I'm an exception, but it's not about being cold or not. A cold person might be better. I can't say which is better. Also, when I was a singer thing, I look at what feeling they have now. Today, instead of listening to the song, I looked at who the singer was focusing on the song or focusing on her face and how she looks. I get it in the that person feeling after the song. She was a girl in a female group, and everyone like her. Like I always say, in a girl school are with other animals when they are in place where they can touch men. They put things onto women and look at them, the man. That means there must be much love in a group. That's fine, though I think that plot of a film interesting, like I've been talking. I try not to make a story with meaning, and I kept my feelings together. But having a developmental disorder means making a story. People think he's a developmental disorder, so it couldn't be helped that he became like this. And that becomes a help to save my mind. I wonder that saving itself is good or bad. Making a way to save myself with a problem. Sometimes I think it's better not to know about developmental disorder. But if I didn't know it, I'd have nothing to save my mind, and I might have broken down. Even so, I think it maybe might have been fine. I use the rubber of developmental disorder too much. I had to use it, and though if I didn't put that rubber on myself, I think I could have done more. I think I could have done more by working hard. Working hard means hard work, not to worry with a heavy mind. It was impossible when I was young, though. But if it's a developmental disorder, it comes from my parents' body from birth, so it couldn't be helped. Being saved by developmental disorder itself is a problem, and it's really helped me. That's why I felt I tried to throw away the rubber of developmental disorder many times, but I carried it with me. The next story is about a famous girl who had a bad story in the papers. She idol before she joined her. She said so herself, but after she joined, a picture of person every day clothes as a magazine. I didn't feel much about it. It's strange what I think about it, but I care about more what the video is real or not. It's magazine, so of course it's not her own clothes, so it's strange. So she says this is her old picture. They say real things are stronger than stories, but then this world is too strange. I wonder if this can happen. I don't know. But that picture itself might be made by computer AI, and only the clothes were changed. That means this famous girl didn't notice it herself, and she's saying sorry even though the picture was changed. If so, I feel the irony of this word. If this can happen, she might not notice it. The next story is about my cardigan. I'm still wearing it in this season, so it hurt. It passed my May, and it's June already. I'm not doing training like before, so I shouldn't have to bear it. But it's strange. This is strange too, and I don't even feel like thinking about the reason. It's not strange this time. My part about not writing story makes me feel like there should be the deep thinker with the same way of thinking, but there isn't. So I feel wrong again. I'm looking at a deep thinker called Shiran now. Before I thought he was the exact opposite, because he makes a sad feeling look beautiful, but with very similar parts. What kept him alive was making a daily log that close to my podcast. Also, knowing that life has no meaning to the limit makes you free from all things that tie you down. That's the same as my thought, but that doesn't mean I feel good. I feel strange to who I think about it again. She won't talk about the sad feelings that something beat her, and he's just watching that sad feeling. I don't treat a sad feeling as something better on my podcast. Also, he hits political talk hard with for words. Or show his hurt feelings with words, but I think cool myself down with words. Other words, I push down with our energy. It's good that energy comes out, but it's a problem for too much come out. There are so many deep thinkers, and I'm different from all of them. That's trying to basically deep thinker say humans can't live without meaning to life. So even if there's no meaning, you must make us meaning. Since deep thinkers say that I might be just saying nice things, actually I might be making us meaning. I don't like that thought. I believe it's not true, and though I believe it's here, but even that is making a story. So I try not to miss it. Like I said, I was saved by the label of developmental disorders, but that was problem too, and that was story too. I thought staying inside the house and living society is set by my body from birth. This is new notice when I left society. I quit my family's church religion. So I think I became this kind of person who looks only at real things. I didn't need something to save my mind. If I were in society, I'd need something to save my mind. I need a way to trick myself because I'd be worried when I quit religion. The pressure of meaning and the worry from it were bigger than something to save my mind. It was more important to delete the worry and pressure of meaning from them than I suffer because I live without meaning, because there's no meaning. Who I spend time rightly, I get hit by bad thoughts. My personality want to do something hard, so I do it. But I remember it's just killing time. An empty feeling hit me, but I must live by rules. Other words, I wasn't helped by rules. But that was the only way to live. It was my line to stay alive. But I know very well that life has no meaning, so it's hard to do it. It's night now. I noticed again, but my parents, they keep doing religion. In my family, I asked my mom to quit, but for my dad, it doesn't matter to me. It's fine if he keeps doing it. And I didn't care, but I thought he thinks only he should be saved. That reason I thought so is because many hurt tests continue. But he thinks he can be happy in the world after this. And the reason my parents practice every day to be saved in the end, only himself. When I think about that, I feel sad. In the end, that's what it is. That must be, it's a real hard. When I was thinking about it, also the price of the nail clippers changed again. Before it was a razor or a toothbrush. Now I don't think my parents touched them, but it feels like there's enemy in my heart today. I thought about why it moved. Also during my meal today, a bad memory from the past came back to my mind. It was the same club activity in junior high school. I was a leader and I often got angry. So maybe he was a bad feeling against me. When I was talking with a girl, he said, let's start getting ready. But there was no need to hurry. It's fine. It's fine. He does it on his. It's about my brother's mind disability from birth. My parents are strange too, so he probably has no common sense either. A developmental disorder. I hate when people make trouble for me. And as a person with a developmental disorder myself, it's fine if I don't go well with the world, but I hate when other people would developmental disorder makes trouble for me. But if I think deeply, there are people with developmental disorder in the world, so I must have things to do with them. Also, especially during meal, there are rules. To change the rules, I must take time and check if there's no problem. So, but I don't think. But what rules there are later during meal? If it's small rule, I need to think who I can break it or change it. If it's a big rule, I take more time to think, but I don't think about it one by one during meal. So I have two choice rules a bit of a meal and from me to change the rule, or just go through without changing the rule. Usually, people don't think their rules are rules, and they don't fear of change. So they change things without caring. I know the fear of change. What I thought today is anyone feels this way, but when you go from quiet place to a busy city, it feels loud at first. What's happened then might be a problem. It becomes okay because you get used to it, but there must be a problem left. Getting used to it is not the only thing. For example, tree built up with stress increased a bit. That's what I meant. But for me, but if I get used to it, I shouldn't get used to change. For you ask what the problem is, I can't say it well. But getting used to big sound and not feeling a small sound won't be a big problem. But dinner before that. But dinner today it was chicken from the supermarket meat shop. I think we fried it, and the meat quality was very good. It might be the best in the past, but when I was eating, I got used to it. Didn't feel it much. I felt it a lot at the first bite, but my sense of taste must be the weakest, so it's not good. I can feel how it feels my mouth, but I didn't feel the taste of chicken at all. Maybe it's because I ate only that. Lately, I ate cabbage, lately, salmon, potatoes mixed up like Germany and bacon. I like things that are easy to eat. I like potatoes, but when I put them in my mouth, they go away quickly, so I can't eat them easily. Cucumbers too. Today on TV, there is a game where people shouldn't say sudden words and they drop out. Those words are not known yet, but they speak slowly, so they don't say them. They don't specific guess and yes and speak slowly to avoid it. They just speak slowly as if they are thinking for no reason. They just say strange talk with no reason. I watched this and thought it was a trick for children. And I got a bit angry. It was like that for a year. I thought that was a lie. For me, I'd be proud because I don't know anything and I wouldn't do things with no point. I speak like I don't know because this personality, things don't go well for me. Before on TV, a person went to a school to round dance until the big show, but they couldn't do it. So they just stood there. I praised them in my mind, but of course they got shouted at by the teachers. I wondered what was wrong. They couldn't do it, so they showed that they couldn't do it. I wondered what was wrong with that.